Have you ever carried anger for so long that it started to feel like part of who you are? Like a fire you kept feeding, even when it no longer warmed you. This is the story of a man who watched his anger finally run out of fuel and discovered what was waiting in the silence after the flames died. Stay with me for a few quiet minutes. Let it unfold slowly. His name was Elias. He was 42, a carpenter by trade, hands rough from decades of planing wood and driving nails. He had been angry for most of his adult life, at his father who left when he was 12, at jobs that never paid what they promised, at people who never really saw him, at the mirror that showed a man growing more tired every year. The anger was always there, low, steady, like coals under ash. It powered him through long days, through arguments he didn't need to win, through nights when sleep wouldn't come. One autumn morning, the anger flared hotter than usual. A client refused to pay for a kitchen he had built, said the cabinets were off by a hair. Elias stood in the man's driveway shouting, words he had said 100 times before, threats he didn't mean. The client just closed the door. Elias drove home, knuckles white on the wheel, chest burning. He parked outside his small house. He sat in the truck for a long time. The anger was roaring now, and then it started to flicker. He waited for it to catch again. It didn't. He walked inside. The house was silent. No one to shout at, no one to blame. He sat at the kitchen table, the same table he had built 20 years ago. He looked at his hands. They were still clenched. He opened them slowly. The anger kept trying to flare, but there was nothing left to burn. No fuel, no fight. Just quiet. For the first time in decades, Elias felt the weight of his own hands. Empty, tired, but his. He stayed there until the light changed. The anger didn't come back. It had run out of fuel. And in the space it left behind, he could finally hear himself think. He didn't feel triumphant. He didn't feel defeated. He just felt present. Sometimes anger keeps us warm for years, until one day it has nothing left to feed on. And when it goes out, what remains is space. Space to choose who you want to be next. Thank you for sitting with this small story. If it reminded you, even for a moment, that you don't have to keep feeding the fire, please like, follow and share. Until next time, do come back and join us for our next tale.